waiting for?
I remember that I had some twin moms that Miss Made that made a group for twin moms in Nigeria, and people helpful. Share their experiences and reality. And when we invite like new twin mom that's still pregnant on the way, and we're like, no, you don't.
You will learn.
You get there. So there's some things that we don't tell you when you get there.
No, but why don't you tell them?
No, because the thing is that everybody's experience is still going to be different.
Fair. So you don't have to taint
your level of help, care, the kind of child. Some children are very peaceful. Some children came to run their parents mad.
Fair.
I'm not joking. Like, children are different.
Okay, mission.
Dara was, I'm not going to leave mommy's breast. And Dola was like, I beg.
After 3 months, he was over it.
I'm over this breast.
So because that was actually what you think we were going to ask. So how did you manage, breastfeeding
both of them
and all of that?
Of course, from the start, we already knew that exclusive, you and who, from where.
Yeah,
I think it's not two boys again.
Me and Yinka were very realistic. I'm not the type of parent that would be like, if I didn't exclusive breastfeed my child, I failed. I didn't have
Even the hospital we gave birth in, we're not even the type that we expect to. From the first 2 days, we don't ask, where's the milk, where's the bottle? It's the nurses that came to help us make the milk and feed them.
Yeah, maybe because they were white there, but they didn't.
They
were not these Nigerian like, where's the breast? What's the child? And I'm like, so already it was already peaceful. Dara was the breast man. Dola was, give me my bottle. Let me eat. Let me be full.
This one that will be struggling. I don't have time.
Yes, it doesn't have time for that.
I like that you named all your kids Dara, Dire.
Yeah, so the first Temi Dire, Temi Dara, Temi Dola.
Love it.
So that the triple D.
It's Amund vanity. It's just so that I can hear people like you say what you just said.
So this is not you that picked the name.
No, we actually both picked
even
the
though
names.
you see, and that's how good these Amund men are. You now make them feel like we did it together. It's a lie. This boy is a lie.
Okay, I want to ask, what are the myths that they told you about twins that you said, this is a lie?
That's a good one. That's true.
Did you ever hear him?
Actually, because I never just thought I was going to have twins.
So there was no.
How during the first, when you're newly married and everybody's saying I want twins, we just say it for.
It just sounds nice.
It just sounds nice.
And do you have them?
But you actually never believe you're going to have twins. That's for me. I actually didn't. I just used to say it for saying sake. And immediately I had Dire, I was over it. So now having the twins, it was like, here we children where we are. Like, so that was it for me. So I didn't really I don't know. I didn't really hear anything about when you're having twins and all. I think it was after I had the twins that these mothers and all.
That's what the old wives' tales.
YBG or cook this, cook that. But me,
there's this tradition in Yoruba land that every time the twins are having a celebration, you must cook special beans. And the way they even make that beans and a particular sauce is different from what you have. So they call it the YBG. So on the day of the naming ceremony, my mom never knew about all those things too. It was people from outside that kept on pushing to her head. So right now, she's now the one who is pushing a YBG, and we're like...
And she called me and she was like, YBG. And I was like, mommy, yo.
So on the naming ceremony, she made it to give to people. On the day of the dedication, she made it to give to people. On their first birthday, she made it to give to
people. You can keep on making it, but me, I'm not making it.
As long as they're making it, it's all right.
And then the more annoying thing, after having the twins, the same Yoruba, yada. They said that they don't give birth to twins alone, you must give birth to Idowu after twins.
I can remember one day I was rude to one lady
you and who?
For the first time. One elderly woman, she came and she was like, boys take make twins. And I said, I think that day I was very overwhelmed.
Please translate.
Sorry, she said that the twins are old, they are two now, so they are old enough
to have a younger one.
A younger one, because in Yoruba land, you're
after the twins, Taiwo carrying the Idowu that comes afterwards.
Really?
The one that comes after the twins.
It'll be all right.
And I remember I gave her this reply. I said, Mommy, I said in Yoruba, I'll translate. I said, ti dagba ju lati bimo. So I told her that she's not too old to give birth to another child. At that point, I was over it.
Oh, snap!
I was over it. Yes, because I'm like, do you know what I'm going through? And you're already counting, looking for what? Where it's not like...
And the thing that amazes me about, how forward Nigerians can be when it comes to stuff like this is, when you now get pregnant, you will not see them
before.
When you're going through the whole gestation period and everything, you will not see them. When they are pushing, you will not see them. When you are going through the 4th trimester, you will not see them. To just show up to chop,
Let's not even go too far.
ceremony food.
When we told my mom that we're having twins, she was dancing and saying, I'll say it in Yoruba first and translate. Like, Eyimigbe, Ayamigba, means that her back will carry it, her chest will carry them. After we had the twins, she came around. After 2 weeks, she fell sick. And she was out of the house. Even to now, we are still chasing her to take the kids to their house. And we're wondering, like, madam, we don't dance before now. So where is the back and the chest?
But the back and the chest, you have to be.
2 years after, we are still chasing you.
Now, though, that'll be when they call you, they'll be praying for you. The Lord is your strength. He will do it for you. And I'm like,
fine, they will buy stuff and send to the kids and say it's because of my children. I know that they're buying this and buying that. But for us to actually drop the kids over there, one time, I'm very busy. My leg, my back, my one thing. We are waiting for her this Christmas. Shall not escape her.
at all. That plans have been indeed. No. This Christmas is going to be wonderful.
As God will have it, they're moving into a bigger,
I
wider
love
space.
it. So
all their
fantastic.
grandchildren shall be there with them this Christmas. Amen.
Amen. I have to say the amen. Because you don't understand. Because before Dire, we used to drop her in Dire's place. But now we have to respect ourselves.
Because it's not only Dire now.
3 children.
Exactly.
How are we going to drop 3 children
more.
with Dij? I have to. Once you say that, are you not evil?
People should fear God now.
And he works from home now, so they can just be like, I go work now.
5 children. That would be 3 boys and 2 girls. Oh boy. Bring down the house. I used to pity our neighbors.
Right now, I work hybrid, but I can't even enjoy working the hybrid. It doesn't trip me because even though they're in school now, once they're back from school,
it's
over.
on.
So the days I work from home, I go to my neighbor's house because he also works hybrid. I go to his house to go and work. I even go to work an extra day. I'm only required to go to work twice, but I go to work 3 times.
Just so that.
There was one week he went to work like 4. He was about to go the 5th day. I was like,
Okay, calm
day.
down.
What is it? Stop running away from your children.
That look is a look of accusation. I have a feeling
I
that.
cannot lie. That's sometimes I just enter inside the house, just lock the door.
Sometimes. You say sometimes.
No. I still used to play with
Whenever
them.
I get back from work or from gym, where are you?
In the room.
Doing what?
My sanity. Do you think it's easy? 1 hour with dollar is like 5 hours in the gym. Do you know what that is?
We live.
I'm sure that
He runs to the gym.
Yes.
Like, I would not look at the time. It's Yinka.
I need
You've
to
been
be
in the gym
healthy
since.
to carry those boys.
How many hours of health? Which bones? Which bones? You will not come back when they are asleep. Lie.
Whatever.
Lie.
A healthy daddy.
It means a healthy family.
Are you supporting him?
Maybe I'm a daddy too. Like, we have to stick
You
together.
know, that's where the gym is the sanctuary. Me, I will not be at home.
So you lock yourself in your room.
Dollar and Dara will not be on my head.
Literally, not
Literally,
not
not
like,
actually.
There's some bitch she can run from work, but she goes to work to run away from the children herself too. Don't lie.
But your work too is working me now. You know my work is not as tush as your own work.
Ooh, that one day.
But your work is to stop that.
It's not too sure.
It's not tush.
It's trenches. So.
It's tush when you see the work.
Okay.
Oh, when we
work.
work.
I hope our
saw
guy
one of the
our guy
works.
won't watch this Shabbat.
Who?
I hope our boss won't watch this.
Let him watch it. It's the work tush. It's tush when you see
She
it. but it's
doesn't
not
mean
tush
it.
as- No.
She appreciates the
Your
job.
work is beautiful.
We need the money. Like,
No, the work
need
is
more
beautiful,
money.
but the
More money.
process-
yeah, the process is not.
taxing.
Yeah.
So I don't I'm playing the work. I'm not under AC, just riding the deck. Understand? And doing what? Fine boy. Snapping selfie in the office.
It's not my fault.
Hey.
See, you see,
Amund.
This life is not balanced.
It's not. And you know, see the way you feel. That's how I feel about. Because I'm the one who's just like constantly. I'm sunburned.
You're
I'm
constantly
stressed
what?
out. Like grinding.
No, what do you mean by grinding?
Like
Grinding
Going to
pepper.
work.
pepper.
No, please. You're constantly going to work. Is it constantly good? Just answer, baby. Constantly working,
Yes.
constantly getting job done. Now here he did not talk. He has showed himself. He has brought his leg out. Remember in the beginning of season
Oh, snap!
when he said that is because of me.
Okay, so,
that I'm always
Yinka-
working. That we don't have time to do this. Now he has confessed. Who has been the one working? You thank God. Your mouth is paying. It will pay you. It will pay you.
There was a court.
That's what I just kept telling you. You are constantly what? Grinding, working.
But you know, that was only like that. Anyway,
Constantly. Is it only?
You go explain tire.
so evidence. They go use catch me, sha.
So
So
back.
financially, right? Like, is it? I mean, obviously, everything
It's
has
double.
come in twos.
No, 3s actually.
That's
3s.
I guess that pretty much answers the question.
Yeah. So actually, because of that, we actually had to do a change of school. So my daughter was going to a particular school, Keon School too. But because, of course, because of the economy, everything had been increasing, school bus fee increased.
Yeah.
Even though the school is literally just 5-minute drive from the house.
But the school bus
When we
was a lot.
started, school bus was 50K for a term. Then I think sometime last year it increased to 65. Then after subsidy was taken off, it was increased to 85 per term, even though just a 5-minute drive.
Yeah.
People would ask, like, why can't you guys just drive her to school and back? But our work timing cannot accommodate going to job and going to pick because there's just no time. So we had to make a decision that we might need to make a change of school. We had already decided before then that maybe we would leave her there. But as the twins started school, we started school close to our house, which is where Shakali went to for crèche and pre-nursery. It was just walking distance on the same street as our house. But as time went on, we had to, when subsidy issue happened, we had to really sit. She's the queen of Excel sheets. When it's time for mathematical calculations, she had to do an analysis of the school fees of the old school and this current one. So if we're taking the 3, if we're taking the 3 to this school, or taking only intermediate to this school and the boys over here and taking the 3 of them to over here, what's the analysis? By the time I did the mathematics, in a year, making that change for 3 of them to be in the same school. We're going to make savings in 1 year about 1 million.
It's easy. I mean, that's
a given.
I mean, there's no argument
to not
there.
make things easier, they all went to the new school for summer school. And as our daughter realized that the boys were going to go to
She
that
didn't
school,
want to go alone back to the other
she
school.
was the one that kept on saying, we asked her 2, 3, 4 times. We didn't want to make it look like we're imposing on her to go somewhere. We asked her opinion like once, twice, 3, 4 times. And she kept on saying that she wants to go to the school. So she was happy to be in the same school
With her
that her brothers were. That kind of sealed it. That in addition to, apart from the financial savings, she's happy to be there. So it was like...
And I think that's like super important. The fact that she had a say, in this decision. I mean, obviously she doesn't have a job, so financially,
of course,
she couldn't have helped out. But the fact that you guys still consider the fact that even though it's our money, she's the one who has to go to the school.
Because you want a case whereby you're taking her somewhere and then it will affect her learning because she doesn't want to be there. Because kids as well can start to rebel.
True.
Where they are, and then.
So while we're on the topic of Dire accepting everything, how did she accept the twins?
So what we did was that
did you guys did you do a sit down?
So I actually did a sit down with her and spoke to her. I wanted to understand what she was feeling, and she said she was feeling all alone, and I was like, that was not the intention. So we spoke, we hugged about it. I told her. So I think now I reinforce I love you every day. And we now got her involved with taking care of the children. So go and bring the diaper. Oh yeah, let's change Dara. Dola is crying. So she now became like a police. Like even sometimes she's even scolding me because she knows Dara's cup, Dola's cup. So when I'm making a mistake, she's like, "Mommy, that's Dola's cup. Don't give Dola's cup to Dara's cup." I'm like, I'm chill now. I'm tired. He wants to drink water. Let him drink. She'll be like, "No." And I'm like, Mabino, sorry, don't be angry. Oh yeah, can't change it. So she got fully involved, and that was how we neutralized the whole thing. And now they are like best of friends.
And now she's at the point of like, Dara is stopping me. I want to sleep. He's always crying every time.
Yes.
So did you sleep train them?
Oh no, sorry. I'm one of those parents that
actually do not know how to do that. We didn't sleep train.
Even though we don't sleep train Temedire. Even if you tried with the twins, it wouldn't have worked because they are 2.
Yeah.
So
their personalities are different.
No, it would have. I have some friends
would have been
that
harder though. Anyways,
they actually sleep trained their twins. I envy them. I envy you guys, but
it's just not you.
Sorry, it's not just.
So you
us.
can say it into that camera.
I envy you guys, but it
I guess
just
if the two of them had the same sleep pattern as Dara, it would have been easier. But Dola, right from when he was small, we used to call him Chairman.
Chairman. His nickname is Chairman.
Even till now, when that boy starts crying, From when he was a baby. In fact, from when he was born.
I think,
from when he came out of the womb.
That's true. So when Dara came out first.
He hardly cried, like just
Dara
like 2
didn't
seconds.
really cry. He just like,
But
Dollar brought the hospital down. Like they knew a baby was.
Until now, he still brings our house down.
Brings our house down. Like.
So do you guys do like, just go next door to neighbors and be like, oh, how you guys doing?
No, they're the ones that ask us, how are you guys coping? Imagine we sit on the first floor. It's a 3-story building. My neighbor on the 3rd floor has asked me a few times, like, guys, how do you cope? That all the way from his flat, he hears them crying, that he just wonders how it is inside our flat. A number of times we have friends that come over and then within 1 hour, they're having a headache with the 3 kids at home running amok, scratching everywhere.
Our house always looks like a crutch.
And they keep asking us, like, guys, how are you guys coping? That they're already having a headache in 1 hour and we are living with these people 24/7. Like, well, yeah, sorry. That's all they can see.
So the only thing we also do with the twins is that we do not. I think we parent them like individuals, so not like twins.
Okay.
They are twins, but they are actually all totally different. Dara is different from Dola.
How so?
Dara is.
If Dara was in this room, for example, he'll be climbing that cabinet by now.
Fair.
Yes. And if Dola was in this room, he would just sit down with those guys and just be maybe counting them, or just like, so they're literally
Totally
different. They're totally two different.
Dola is more talkative.
Dola talks more.
The one that
than
just
Dara.
sits down and counts well.
Yes,
Yeah.
he talks more.
So he's the
We call him professor now.
We call him professor now. We call him engineer.
And even all those musical videos, he's already picking up the words of the song that he's singing and humming.
Sings. But Dara is just, I want to climb.
Just want to run
and
everywhere.
Tarzan, let's just
Everywhere. I think Dara is like Deji.
He's like Deji Fair.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, he looks like
Right. That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
And Dara looks friendly. He looks very friendly.
He smiles with his dimples. But if you try to carry him, even till today, he runs from his grandfather, from his grandparents. He runs from them.
It's just now we've been trying with the high five. He doesn't like, if you are new, don't come close to me.
You need to earn his trust, and it can take you 2 months to do that.
Of constant
visiting.
Him.
Dara is a slimmer one.
Yes. The slim fair one.
Even Deji just finally carried him after 2 years.
After 2 years.
Which I think Deji was saying something about Popsy's birthday. That I think, I can't remember which one of them he said. Okay, that means he must have.
It has to be Dara, yes.
That he let Grandpa carry him. So that means it's
so
that
like when you
serious.
carry that, the corridor is happy now.
Oh, he lets
He finally had a corridor carry last week.
So it was like a moment of, ooh, let's drum roll. You are now like, you've been approved of.
Yes.
On the other hand, Dola looks like the more serious one, but he's
very
one that
friendly.
actually would allow you carry him.
Yes.
That must have
But
been
he will
hard.
let you carry him, but after a
2
while,
seconds,
he's
like,
over
please,
it.
leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, so that
that's
must
enough.
have been hard for both of you plus the nannies. I don't know, do they let the nannies carry them? Because
Yeah,
they live in the house.
so that was that made it harder than Dire. Dire was a friendly child. Everybody could carry her. So even when we go out, friends and family can help us.
True.
So we're stuck with
You must be.
mommy. You must carry me. So that time I didn't like going out because it was just stressful.
Yeah.
So I rather don't go. I just stay at home or I go to work, because if I go out, nobody can carry Dara Dola. It has to be me and Daddy or the nanny.
But we have one friend that has miraculously been able to break through them early enough, and it's a guy. Shout out,
Moshood,
Uncle
God
Moshood,
bless
shout
you.
out to
This is
you.
Uncle Moshood.
Uncle Moshood, God bless you.
We appreciate you.
No, we appreciate you.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, babies. No, just try it.
Ah, man, because fam is not a beans matter.
I think we should plan to draw them over at their place one weekend. Yes. You know, we're just 5 minutes away from you.
We're not around.
You're around. You're around.
Nina, what do you say?
I'm
You are
actually
around.
not
No,
listening
you know
right
what?
now.
If you're bringing them over, as long as the nanny comes,
No problem. What do we need Danny for?
Kion, they will have a good time.
I pity you.
In fact, we will drop the 2 nannies if you even want the 2 of them to be around.
I pity you.
She said I pity.
And yes, for
think
those
it's
who
by the
want to
nanny.
have twins, one nanny doesn't count.
Yes,
Especially if you have one child before.
If you can
You need
afford
at
it.
least, if you want to remain sane.
So tell
afford
us
it.
what did you guys do? Because you have 3 kids.
Okay, so to start
For
with,
nannies.
so of course at the beginning,
It's
we
just
had
calculation.
in and out
so what happened
nannies.
was
So we
that
had
while
one
we
nanny
could-
just before the
While
twins
we
were
could
born.
afford the nannies, so what happened was that we had one nanny. God bless you. She has left, but she was
she
a
did well.
fantastic nanny, Susan. So she was the one with the twins, me and her, and it was tough because we're working clock. Like sometimes I'm like, Susan can't sleep. I'll handle it. I gave birth to these children. Let me not kill another man. So I was sleep deprived for months, and it was like, we can't continue this way. I can't continue this way. Susan cannot continue this way.
And I was going to work every day.
Down, and they're still delay. So we now said, okay, our house is not that big. We can't afford a living nanny, but we'll get a leave out, a come and go. So I got a come and go, and she's still with me. God bless her. She's awesome. So it relieved things. So it was like the come and go. She's more elderly. She was in charge of the twins.
Right.
While the living nanny is taking care of the house, and Dire is already old. She can have a bath. So it made things
Dire can
easy.
take a bath by herself now. 6 years old. She's a big girl.
No, the thing is that when you have multiple children, the other child will step up. You step up to your responsibilities. I'm sorry. You're the firstborn.
In that first year, our first Christmas, because living nanny at that point had to leave earlier than we planned. Even though we knew she was going to leave, she was going back to school. Okay. But she had to go like a month earlier than planned.
Susan.
Yes, Susan. So we only had the leave out nanny at that point. So she only come in on weekdays.
And she was also traveling for Christmas.
Yes.
So we spent the first day of Christmas alone.
So our first Christmas, we were without a nanny.
Yes. I was working.
And then that period.
Yeah, that period was busy.
Then, because events, she works in the event industry, lots of events. But that was when COVID was now gradually easing out. So more events were coming on board.
Yes. And
I had of course with the hampers, whatever. Then the weekend before Christmas, Temidire fell sick first. Then the following day she fell sick. But they would have wanted to admit either her or Temidire, but the doctors knew our condition. So they couldn't even attempt to admit. She couldn't rest because we knew we were alone. So she was forced to still just shake the sickness.
Then Dola fell ill.
Then this was like Thursday, Friday. By Sunday, one of the twins fell sick.
Had to be admitted.
And as they admitted him, they just said that just put two of them together because twins fall sick together. We've heard that myth before. It's actually true.
Yes, yeah. Okay, so that's one myth we heard
once one twin falls sick, even though the second one is not showing symptoms yet, give it 1 or 2 days, the second one will fall sick too. So whenever we start treatment for one, we just start for the second one automatically. Yeah. So that particular week, Christmas was on Friday that year, I think. By Sunday, they were all admitted. So they were in the hospital from Sunday till, I think, Wednesday.
I was working.
Yes.
No, I was.
Because she was admitted with the twins now.
So even
she had like some hamper deliveries at Sunday. I took her to the hospital. I had to go and do the hamper deliveries myself. Like maybe 3 or 4 places I had to go while shuttling between work and hospital back and forth.
And me shuttling with it.
So even the discharge on Wednesday, we had to force the discharge. Like,
because they said it was not yet time to discharge. I was like,
you want to kill us?
You want to kill me? We have to go home. It's not working. Yeah. So that Christmas.
So it was now on Christmas Eve that she now had to rush, make her hair, then go to salon, do everything.
Just to still make, because Dire doesn't understand everything that's going on. She still has to have a Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas for her.
So that Christmas was tough. Our first Christmas with 3 children was the toughest we've ever had.
Even though we now 2020, yes. Even though we got one new nanny,
she didn't stay long.
She didn't stay up to a week.
She stayed 4 days. I think she saw that.
Girl just to say
Within like 5 days. She started
She thought she was going to do soft girl life.
She just said, she said, madam, my head is paining me. I'm just going to treat it that long. I was like, I'll take it to the hospital. She said, me, I didn't know that. Oh, this girl has seen that.
So we're back to square one again.
Back to square one till January.
Like a month plus.
Yes, a month plus without no nanny. Nobody. What? That's us and 3 children.
I still keep saying how I didn't break down that period. Only God knows.
Us and 3 children. It was crazy.
Well done, guys.
So of course, after that period, there was Jim. What's Jim? Go to where?
No, but I don't understand. Why are you now praying for us to have twins? You went through why are you praying for us to have twins?
Bad friends.
Why?
Capable.
Who do I look capable?
No, but yes,
I like
you don't listen to them. Twins are sweet. They are sweet. They're so adorable.
This is the same person just told me that like, I pity you. Just to come and drop them in the house for one day.
No, like anytime I come back from work and Dola is running and Dara is running, and I'm like, oh my god, like, it's all sweet and all, you know.
Okay, so who is the gentle one in both of you?
None. Can't you see? Who is the gentle one? I pity.
Linda, we know it's not you.
I'm not even arguing.
We see your handwork. We see it.
Their twins will be.
But we know your mischievous tendencies too.
I've influenced him, to be honest. he used to be the gentle one.
But-
I'm the naughty one. But you know when you get married for almost 5 years, because we're going to be 5 years this year. Woo! Almost 5 years. One person has to influence the other. And my personality is so large.
The same way she's influencing me too.
How? You not like
What?
how am I influencing
What?
you? I say one thing I've influenced.
The mischievous parts.
I'm not mischievous.
The bad mouth parts.
Don't do this.
The bad mouth part. You can't even say
It's
that.
not true. Have you not met Deji? How will you
Am I
say I'm
Deji?
the
Is Deji me?
queen of
No,
mouth
we're talking
parts?
about your marriage now.
Yeah, but the marriage is that he has bad mouth.
I don't understand.
His own is silently.
No, but she's right.
I'm not serious. If you feel it, you know. You cannot
Hey,
be walking.
Yinka,
You just say one comment like this. You to reset
What
your
have
whole
you heard
brain.
me say? What's the evidence?
Open your Twitter.
Can you see? He's stuttered. Can you see that he's stuttered? People think he's gentle, but he's not
Open your
gentle.
Twitter.
He's not gentle.
But now
I'm the energetic one. Yinka is the
Calm. one.
calm, soft life.
Don't disturb me.
Don't disturb me. Just let me be. But me, I'm the
All over the
all
place.
over the place. Yeah, but I don't know. Our personalities are very.
Yeah, but I mean that's why it works. That's why it works. Like,
Just
like
there. I'm
you
just
know.
managing you.
Look at me.
Oh, it's not-
Wow. So we've covered almost everything.
Like,
Is there anything else you want to add?
yes.
Tell us anything.
Okay, so
My own is
it's,
that just don't pray for us to have twins if this is what people are going through.
But can't you see the phone? Are we not having fun?
Ah,
we can
Is it?
finally say now that after 2 years and 3 or 4 months, we gradually started getting our sleep pattern back.
oh yes.
It took
that's
us
what I wanted
over
to know.
2 years for us as parents to start sleeping because those human beings took over our beds for a long time. So imagine they had their own separate cribs in our room,
But they
but
refused.
they barely slept in them. They wanted to be on our bed, not just on top of our bed, on top of
the
human beings.
Yes.
Dara, I
So
don't
you
know.
just spoil them
I
with body
don't even know who
cutting
is
and all.
worse in Dara and Dola. I think Dara is more gun body type.
Dola was more independent. Then all of a sudden, he has changed. Yes, they used to change. They will
They've been swapping behaviors.
personalities.
So Dara that we thought at the earliest we thought Dara was the calm one, but now that boy ain't calm nothing, man. He is far from calm.
Then Dara used to be the one that scatters everywhere. But I think Dara has taught Dola.
Dola now has joined the party of scratching everywhere. So letting them into
And
our
Dola
room
now
is a
wants to be
problem.
sleeping on you.
Yes.
And he's quite.
Chunky.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, help-
Like,
is
he
it
doesn't be dripping like his father.
Dola is the person that if you give him the chance, he would eat eba for breakfast, amala for lunch, semo for
Yes.
dinner. If you give him that chance.
So Dola is the.
If you put spaghetti or
Guy,
Singapore noodles pot of
Start
it,
crying.
it look like what's all this?
There's actually one day the nanny brought her rice. And Dola saw it.
I don't post
And looked at her. Gave her the evil eye.
I started crying.
I just started
They
crying.
were forced to go out to the freezer, get soup, and warm it
And he
quickly.
started
And
crying in such a way that you feel pity. Like,
Until-
what have I done to
until they
deserve
made
this?
that swallow before he calmed down. Literally.
And he ate it and he smiled like, now you're giving me food.
On the other hand, Dara, he likes rice, he likes spaghetti, he likes all those things. But Dola, please, African man, like, do you know
But
see
you know
what?
they're going to switch because he will get tired of the swallow very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
those
has
times that
learned
Keon-
the hard way from school.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
Because what they give is what they give.
What they give
What's,
you.
what's for lunch? is what's for
First
lunch.
week, he was first forming, he's not eating.
Hunger
The teacher
just
called
swipe
me and
like-
said, why are you disturbing yourself? By the second week, where you don't eat during break, you will eat. Now, he has started finishing his food.
But that's
Who
what
do you
happened
want
to
to
Kion as
kill?
well. Because Kion, after a while, man. After
Are you expecting us to make an and put it in full fast to school?
Who even feed him?
Who wake up?
As in really?
feeding?
We're doing
That's
that
true.
one.
That's true. Man, guys, thank you. This has been like my face is hurting because I'm laughing.
Yeah.
This has been really, really informative, and now I know a few more things about you two that I did.
We didn't know. You guys are fun.
Yeah, you're more fun. No, they've always been fun.
They've always been
Yeah,
fun.
I just didn't think. Actually, for Fiyin, I didn't think that Fiyin would be this ready.
She
willing
was
to-
strong in her face. I mean.
No, it's not even that.
No, wait.
It's not even-
She looks quiet and all. You didn't think that she
It's
would
not that.
talk.
I just thought that she wouldn't be as. I think maybe this was just like therapy for you. This guy, whoa, let me just come and say everything I get off my chest because this man want to run me mad. And it has been absolutely
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's the word you want to use, right?
that works.
Moving forward, we are going to call you guys again
Yes,
so that you tell
because-
us your journey, how it has been going. Moving forward. If
Always at
maybe-
your service.
Yeah? Always
at your
Thank
service.
you.
Very good,
And
very
if
good, very good.
maybe you mistakenly get pregnant,
You not
again.
get married, you go.
As in that one, I mean, take it anyway.
You know it's calm down.
I will
You
faint.
know what they call two-factor authentication. 2FA.
That's what I was going to ask. So you guys are done.
Done.
So which
See,
2FA are you guys
it's
going to
even
work
the
with
guy
now?
that
Are you going
fumbled.
to?
She wanted to snap the whole thing off.
And he refused.
He's the one that
Or you
refused
say he forgot.
because he has 4 kids. He wants to have to join his whatever by 5 by 4s. Asking like, just what if? Like, what if Kenny? There's no what if.
Now, what
anyway.
if later in life?
There's no later in this thing. Brethren.
I
don't understand.
Last.
So
you are done.
you're done.
Yeah, I don't understand. The plan was to have 2. We have 3. Buy one, get one free. What are we looking for again?
Okay.
I forgot to mention that despite the 1 million savings, as the kids resume school this September, for 3 of them, we're still paying over $1 million for 3 of them per term.
Yes.
And you expect me to have more than. And the irony of it all is that in the area, in Yaba that we are in, their school isn't even counted as expensive per se.
Because man, that one
Comparatively to other schools in the area.
Yeah.
So it's
And
still
so
like.
it's- man, see,
The economy
being a
is
parent
crazy.
is
And you're
expensive.
feeding,
So unless you are wicked,
paying nannies,
See, unless you're
extra
wicked.
Unless you're wicked.
activities.
and the funny thing, we've even said that even if somebody decides to dash us 20 million today to every 4th one, we ain't doing it. It's not worth my sleep.
I'm
I
telling
like
you,
my I love my sleep.
sleep.
We love children more than
I love my I love my
I
sleep.
always say, me, I'm honest. I love children.
We are
more
thankful
than
for
one.
our kids. But
love my
you don't
kids.
You don't do.
It
I can't see my life without either one.
Yeah.
But nah.
Imagine
Because that 4th trimester, man.
last month, a friend of ours was having a games night on a Friday, but we couldn't even think about going because that was the weekend our nanny was off.
We know that
feeling.
feeling.
And then we saw the videos after. We could not cry.
Bola is wicked. He now even sent me a special video on my WhatsApp. I was like, to see what? It was a nice event. I know.
Yeah,
right
that's fine.
now,
Moving on.
we have our neighbor is getting married in Ibadan on this end of this month. We are planning that nothing will stop us from going for that wedding. But we are thinking about these kids.
Where? How?
Anyway, sorry, the house is there now. So what's
Are we available this month? Shall we have something to
We are not able to
They
do
don't have
dates
anything,
yet.
so
We're
I
not-
found
we're not on
some.
seats.
We
We are
found
not
some
on
We
seats.
visitors.
never even tell you
Minister,
dates. You don't they run.
Honorable.
We found visitors.
We never
So
tell you
going
they
out
don't
is
they
actually
run.
a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Because even-
I think for us, just recently that we decided to go for a date night.
Yeah.
We haven't done that since
Wow.
Keon.
Oh,
Do you know what? Do you know what pains us?
You say, date night.
What pains us the most about this whole date, I think it was that it was the year we decided to be deliberate about this whole thing.
Yeah, that
was when COVID struck. In fact, we didn't have any honeymoon when we got married, so we now got a wonderful offer, a wonderful opportunity to travel to. It was a 3-in-1 trip. The deal was just too superb. We had paid for it. It was a 3-in-1 trip to Rwanda, Dubai, and Oman. Within a week, I already paid for it in advance.
Yeah, that's for us to go.
It was meant, the trip was scheduled for Easter period. As at February, I already paid. And then COVID came, off trips cancelled,
yeah.
everything cancelled, or like, chai.
So we don't even know when next we can travel because.
And then by the
apart
time
from
travel
even-
started, of
Yeah.
course, the trip costs had even increased.
Of course.
And then we're pregnant for the twins already. So
Yeah.
that cancelled everything.
So even if you want to go now, it's like who wants to take the twins forward?
3 kids.
Three kids.
What,
And you can't separate them.
we got a full refund after
Oh,
a
you
while.
got it.
We got a full
Yeah,
refund.
so we're
Normally
lucky.
they just do a 75% refund.
we got a full
100%
refund.
Oh, then try. I mean, that's too bad. Sorry,
Yeah,
but they try.
And since that time, we've not been able to. But God willing, next
So
year.
you mentioned something because I mentioned date night and you're like, date night.
When last you went to a cinema?
I don't know. Maybe 4 years ago.
In fact, the last date we went for, after we just had the twins, when she went for an appointment at the hospital, my mom was still around. We just
I did that day we
escaped.
lied.
The hospital was just like a 30 minutes visit.
Yeah, it was shorter than
From
we
there,
thought.
we went out to go to Cactus,
we
went for lunch. We're like,
went for
please,
lunch.
you
The
can come and
mom was
die.
not calling after a while that
everything is fine.
Like, we are still on the island, we're still on the island.
Traffic.
We're still on the island, we're coming.
At one point, I was like, Joe.
We went to have lunch, we took pictures, and we came back alive.
I was like, I needed to
And
breathe.
they were alive when you got back. So
Yeah.
nobody died. This
I mean,
That's why mom said saying her leg is taking Because,
Oh man, thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
like I said, we are going to call you guys back so that you just tell us the journey so far, and hope you will not yab us like how Deji yabbed us.
Did you say that because this was the third time?
I'm a nice person compared to Deji.
Yes, I agree. Because Deji was like, it's because we don't have friends. We keep calling them back.
That's what
we took it. We
Did
took
you know
it.
you are our director?
took it.
He helped us too.
And for those who want twins, don't be afraid.
So let me quickly drop my dear dad for today. Dear dad, take a moment. That's all I have to say to you. Just
Breathe.
take a moment. Yes, I guess we are done with this episode. We will drag the both of you back. If you like, tell us we don't have friends. I don't have shame. It's okay.
You can't shame the
I cannot
shameless.
shame the shameless. So thank you so much,
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Thank
and
you so
and
much
this
for
was so
having
much
us.
fun.
Please, you make hampers, right? Do you have a social media handle that you want to?
Yes, do that shout out real quick. Are you serious?
As in, you want to beat me?
You know
right?
what? But if you're interested, holla at me. I'll link you up with Fiyin. She
Thank
will sort you
Yes,
out. Yes,
please.
she'll sort you out.
She'll sort you guys out. So,
We have
but
a dad joke for today.
no, you don't. Please, don't. No, please.
Dad joke alert.
I think there was one I saw when there was there. I was like, why would someone be this dry?
Why?
Dry, like.
See, it's an acquired taste, and it's called a dad joke because most of the time it's just the dads that get it. Okay?
Let me see whether Yinka will get this one.
No, you get it. You got it, brother. You get it.
Are you threatening
I will
me?
shave your beard. Yeah. Brother,
yeah.
you get it. You
That'll
get
be
it.
a
Don't worry.
sight.
Just even if you don't get, just laugh, bro. Let's do this. That's for the men.
Yeah,
For the
go.
men.
Say the dad joke.
Why did the maze? Why did the relationship that the maze was in not last very long? Because the jokes that he kept dropping were too corny. My guy. That's all. See, he laughed. We're good. Even Zin laughed. Kenny.
Goodness.
Didi looks like she would rather be somewhere else.
Please help me.
And then Risky's.
Wow.
We'll talk about Risky's
Help me,
response.
guys.
You see, now he laughed.
I thought you were going to say because he was confused.
That works too, but you know.
Sign out.
So
Thank you.
thank you guys for watching this episode of the Due Parenting Podcast. You can follow us on all our social media platforms at Due Parenting Pod. You can send us emails you can send us messages via email, dueparentingpod@gmail.com. And we're very grateful for everything that you guys do to support us by sharing, commenting, starting the conversations, keeping those conversations going. And yeah, just like, subscribe, share, and see you next time.
Bye.
You people are just haters.
Haters what? What kind of stupid
It's because you don't get it, baby. But you know what? You get me. And that's all that matters.
I get you. I have you.
That's how the
Well,
getting
that's two
starts and you
different
get
things,
the
but I
twins
don't
too.
mind.
That's what.
That's how the getting begins and they shall begin to get twins as well.
I can remember what his boss said. First day of work, he said, I can't.
Let's
That
go down.
evidence of what
Wait.
we're
Welcome to Hilary.